Thank you for joining me here on Main Strasse in Covington, Kentucky for another Beyond the Curb River City Living episode. I'm Jill Morenz with the Catalytic Fund. You've probably heard of people who live in the city and weekend in the country. Well, the owners of the building on our tour do the exact opposite, and they let other people stay here too. This episode is sponsored by Elevar Design Group, a full-service architecture and engineering design firm. Their experienced creative team offers bold, smart, and responsive solutions to improve their clients' spaces. Elevar sees things others do not. When you live in the country, you might want to spend your weekends in a place like Main Strasse, a bustling residential and entertainment district. Kim and Sarah Patton looked for a long time to find the right urban property to be both their weekend getaway and a short-term rental.
Know people who know we've been looking and helped us find it, and then it just kind of dropped in our laps. And we knew the minute we looked at it that this was the project we could make work.
The windows, yeah, I think that really sold us, and the opportunity to open up the brick and did a combination of new and old together, and that's features you'll see throughout the place. So we were able to super insulate the north side of the house that didn't have windows and run all the new plumbing, and then to open up, keep all the old windows and expose the brick and trim and whatnot. So we like the high ceilings, we like the character of the spaces. We went into this really looking for a retirement place, and it's just a matter of when we transition full-time to here from where we've been for 20, we bought that property 28 years ago. We bought some property in Boone County and subdivided it into 6 lots and built our house and moved in 26 years ago. So we raised our kids out there. It's been great, but my wife says she wants to downsize the house budget and upsize the travel budget. So this fits that bill. Since then, Covington has changed some of the laws on how you do Airbnbs and how many you can. So we're probably going to accelerate our move down here and either rent or sell our place out in Boone County sooner rather than later. So as we get older and the kids are gone, and we've been really gravitating more to spending time down here, and the people watching from the front stoop is priceless.
And there's, as he pointed out, when we're down here, more people stop by. I mean, we have a lovely house out in the country, but as we get older, it's kind of nice just to have a community and to get to know people in the neighborhood and have that a completely different kind of feel than we have out here.
We're out in the country all by ourselves or right in the heart of things, and that's what we like about this spot.
When they bought the property, it looked like this. After the renovation and a lot of fresh paint, here it is today. There are 4 short-term rental units which you've been seeing. Kim and Sarah's place is on the top floor. As Kim said, there's a wonderful mix of old and new here. Look at this fun, modern lighting and ceiling treatment, which adds a lot of energy to the mid-century furnishings and the 150-year-old brick and trim. Two of the short-term rental units have these colorful retro kitchens that take small spaces and make them fun. The open shelves in this kitchen were stained red to go with the cute refrigerator and microwave. The countertop is granite with a leather finish, which is super durable and doesn't show water spots. Let's go up to the 3rd floor to see Kim and Sarah's apartment. Their kitchen also has the leather granite counters and has been integrated into the main living space. The open shelves were made out of reclaimed wood from an 1890s warehouse. The partial wall that houses the refrigerator creates an entry area just behind it. This lighting fixture is another example of the blend of modern with historic. That dramatic window trim on the blue-gray wall is from a law office. Kim salvaged it 20 years ago and was keeping it for just the right project. Although most of the floors in the other units were original wood, that wasn't possible here, so they used luxury vinyl planking. The guest room's main pop of red comes from the door that was retrofitted to slide closed like a barn door. The master suite has a laundry room, bathroom, and a seating area in the bedroom, which has enough room for a king-size bed, although they have a queen right now. There are future plans for a deck tucked into the eaves off this room and a roof deck that will have views of the Cincinnati skyline. Thank you so much for joining me on our tour of this weekend retreat in Covington, Kentucky. I invite you to check out some of our other episodes at our website, beyondthecurve.org. I'm Jill Morenz, and on behalf of the Catalytic Fund and our sponsor, Elevar, thank you so much. Beyond the Curve is presented by the Catalytic Fund, a company that, through its investments and real estate expertise, executes high-impact real estate projects in Northern Kentucky and creates new spaces for living, working, and entertainment.